Happy Friday! Welcome to today's live stream. For those of you who are new, my name is TJ and I stream Flight Sim Adventures every Friday at 7 PM UTC. So we're flying somewhere a bit different today, from Dubai to Oman, as we continue our short tour of some beautiful locations in the Middle East, with photo scenery, custom airports and city landmarks along the way. Hello Matt. Hello, aviation is my life. How you doing? See, Nightbot doesn't like symbols. Okay guys, so let us go and fly. Now we'll jump inside this Zibo 737. We'll start the loading and the cleaning, guys. What we'll do is we will get our battery on there. Happy days. And our standby power is on. Excellent. Get our ground power going on there, guys. Awesome. Okay, so we need to go to the how's Orbex for FSX. I'm waiting for them to bring out the sort of the England photo reel, and then once they've brought that out, I'll get that plus sort of the global vector for the rest of the world. So yeah, I'd love some FSX stuff, but the scenery at the moment just sucks. Fuel and weight in the EFP, guys. Okay, so let's go back here. We'll go fuel weight and balance. There we are. So the fuel we need here, guys, will be I like this little calculator thing that pops up. It's going to be 6035. Why? Oh, because it has to be, sorry, we'll go 6.1. There we go. Fuel of 6.1. And payload today, so we need a takeoff weight of 65,000 here. So it's currently 53. So we'll need to add on, I think, another 12 to our payloads here. So if we get, that should give us 18. And that should give us a much higher takeoff weight, but whatever. Okay, let's go 26. Not 266, 26. Oh, no, it was right. It just needed to catch up. Okay, fine. So slow, right. There we are. So that's our weight and our fuel set right there. Happy days. I don't know why that takes so long to update, but that is all correct now. Alright, so we can stop the loading and cleaning of the plane. We can start the flight leg in the EFB. And we've got a PA system here with a welcome speech. There we go. So let's do the actual airplane bit instead of the sim bit. So we'll get the window heat on. Those four right there. We'll get our trim air on there. And we're going to get one of our fuel pumps on right there. Have I bought the I haven't bought the sponge. I haven't bought the sponge. We need to go up here, guys. Need to put the IRS dials over to nav. Yeah, this is the Zibo. This is the new Zibo with the new sort of slightly confusing EFB, but it's better than selling it in the FMC, I guess. Okay, anyway, let's go down. Still waiting for LEDs on the Zibo. That'd be cool. Let's go down to the bit that everybody knows, which is the FMC. So we'll grab our IRS position and we can load that into there. Happy days. We can start the APU, guys. One click and we'll hold that for 3 seconds. Yeah, LEDs on the Zibo would look cool. The ultimate would be nice if it was I guess if it was more finished, you know. Okay, so there we go. The APU is starting here, so we're just waiting for that. In the meantime, guys, let us pop outside. So Dubai Airport is pretty shocking for frame rates, but it should give us a chance while the APU is starting up there to take a look at the 737, which is in Emirates colours. Of course, they don't have any in real life, but I think an Emirates 737 would be quite nice. Maybe quite a luxurious 737 as they go. Okay, so we are still waiting for our APU to start up. So yeah, this EFB down here, I sort of see what they were trying to do. They were trying to do something like the sort of the expensive flight factor stuff, and you know, it's sort of on its way there. As you saw on the fuel screen, some of it is a little bit confusing, but it is on its way there. Have 0 feet per minute. I'd hope so at the moment, yeah. Okay, so here we go. APU is on, so we can do that. There we are. APU bleed. It's that one there. We can get the ground power off. Happy days. We'll get our other fuel pumps on. I think we have something in the center tank today. I'm not too sure. Okay, so we'll get the electric pump things, whatever they are, turbos on. Get this dial 1 up from the bottom, and we'll pop back to our FMC. We're going to go route. We're going to go from OMDB up here, and we're going to OOMS, which is in Oman. We are UAE Emirates 1103, so we'll just pop that in there. Happy days. Okay, let's go departures and arrivals, guys. Departures from Dubai. We want the and the 2F, which should take us off runway 3 left. There we go. Go route, activate, execute. Cool. We go route next. That takes us over to Ambix. From Ambix, we're taking L223, and we're taking that to Tardy, which is a good description for my flying. N629 over there, and we're going to take that to Muscat. There we are, lovely. And from Muscat, this is the arrival, so departures, arrivals, arrival. Oops, we need to execute those. The ILS for 8 left, and we will want Musu 1 Victor, I believe. There we go. Via. I don't think we need to select any of those. Cool. Execute that, guys. We'll go to our legs. There we go. And that will take us nicely on to our final in Oman. Cool. So there we go. We go to our init ref, guys. We'll grab our center of gravity here. Reserves. We have none. Cost index 32 today. Cruising altitude of 250. Cruise winds are at 82 degrees, and they're at 21 knots. There we go. ISA deviation today is plus 19 degrees. There we go. So we'll execute that. Lovely. So we'll go to M1 limit, grab our outside air temperature, we'll go to our takeoff flaps 5, grab our center of gravity, and V1, VR, V2. So that's our init ref done, guys. We have filed our flight plan. We need to check if we have anybody online to talk to. Yeah, we do actually. We have Dubai Tower online here. Lovely. Here we go. So I just need to remember what stand we're on, but we'll tune in these radios here, guys. If I can sort of see this panel. Jesus, man, it's terrible now. So we will want his frequency of 118.750. There we go. Which is 750. We'll go this way. And 118.750. Let's get him tuned in there. Alrighty, guys. I'm just going to check which runway we are on. Ramp H4. Cool. Lovely. Okay, let's see if we can get our clearance from him, guys. Is it H4? H4. Okay. Cool. Dubai Tower, good evening. UAE 1103, radio check, please.
Emirates 1103, hello Dubai Tower, here 555.
Scottish, apparently. Hi tower. UAE 1103 is Boeing 737 ramp H4 clearance through to Oman as filed, please, and we've got the QNH here.
Emirates 1103, you should have your pre-departure clearance via private message. Advise when you're ready for push and start.
Okay, many thanks. Ready for push and start. We don't need a push, but we are ready for start. Emirates 1103.
Emirates 1103, roger, Matt, please report you for taxi.
Roger, Emirates 1103. Okay, cool guys, there we go. So, ready as students, we've got our clearance. Alrighty, so we'll get rid of this ground handling. There we go, off you go. Drive that away. Okay, let's get our engines over to grounds here guys. That's engine number 2. We'll let it come up, we'll just give it some fuel. There we go. And that's engine 1 just out of our window there. We are starting engine 2 at the moment. So that's our ground services driving away as well. So we'll see the engine catch as it takes its fuel. Excuse me, and we'll hear a click once it has started. Farewell little bus people. See you later. Go on, off you go. Off you go. There we are, lovely. Okay, once that's done guys, we can get engine 1 started up. Let's get that over to ground, and we'll give it fuel. Fuel. Next plane, those clicks again. There we go. Lovely, so once we've got our 2 good starts guys, we'll get our engine bleed on. We can pop out to this view actually, and we can watch engine 1 start up. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. So we'll just wait for that to click over to good start, which is soon. Also, there we are. Happy days. Okay. Let's get engine bleeds going. And we can turn our APU bleeds off. Packs left and right, guys. Pack left, pack right. Over to auto, and APU itself can go off. There we are, sweet. We'll get that yaw damper on guys, and we'll get the emergency exit lights on. Happy days. We've got our parking brake on. What do we need in the way of lights? Let's just grab logo, anti-collision, position lights, fine, whatever, not too fussy about the lights, it's all good. Okay, let us go. We can now get rid of all the ground handling. Lovely. Let us go flight director 1 and flight director number 2. Lovely. Okay, we need the ILS frequency for Oman, which is 108.30. We can sort of see it there. It's terrible. 109, 108, 30, lovely. That's that done. The courses here, sense tank pumps need to come off because there's no fuel in them. Cheers, Matt. Courses there, yep, it's empty, you're right. Course will be 084 for the ILS in Oman, 084, 084. Cool, lovely. Takeoff trim guys, is going to be 4.81, roughly there. Cool. Let's make sure the bank angle on our MCP here is, we'll just get that over to max so we can make some tight turns. Altimeters should set on both sides, but the pressure here is not letting me set it apparently. Because that's minimums I'm trying to set. There we go. Pressure here is 1001. There we go. And we'll pop over to the other side here. Excellent. It's set that on both. I'm just going to pull up the VATSIM box here. and I'll pretend to send a message to myself just to pull up the box. Do not call. Here we go. Pre-departure clearance. Do not call for flight plan clearance. Sorry, I didn't read it. Squawk 0521. There we go. 0521. Lovely. Okay, let's get that squawk in. 02155251. Lovely. Squawk is set, guys, and we'll set that to TARE. Minimums for our landing here, guys, will be, I'm going to call it 150 on the radio altimeter. Okay, cool, lovely, 150 and 150. Sweet, so that's minimum set, guys. Okay, so I want data, and we're going to go with terrain radar. Hey Layla, how you doing? Alright, welcome. Okay, there we go. We get that out to should get it out to 10 so we can see what's going on here. Cabin altitude, guys, is going to be 25,000 feet. There we are. Happy days. Propy. Speed I'm going to set to our V2, which is 147. Oh, there's a faster way to do it than that. Come on. There we go. 147. Sweet. Auto brake to rejected takeoff, guys. Cruising altitude is certainly not 56,000 feet. Cruising altitude is 25,000 feet today. 24.9, 25,000. Cool. We will grab LNAV, VNAV, flaps to 1, guys, or 5, whatever. Auto throttle can go on. This is all good. We'll just leave that as it is. Okay, let's just grab this taxi clearance, guys, and we'll just pull up the map of the airport. Alright, cool. So it should be, what do you reckon? Victor Kilo. Cool. Dubai Tower, Emirates 1103, ready for taxi.
Emirates 110, taxi holding point, make 13 Alpha VR, make 20 and make.
Okay, cool. We'll just get these hold points up here, guys, so we can see what we're doing. Mike, what did you want? Mike 20, was it? Yeah, it seems to be Mike 20. Right. No.
Emirates 110, did you hear my last transmission?
Mike, sorry, can you just repeat that hold point for us, please? Emirates 1103.
Emirates 110, taxi holding point, make 13 Alpha VR, make 17 and make.
Mike 13 Alpha via Mike 17 and Mike Emirates 1103. Okay, cool. Mike 13 Alpha we can do, guys. Okay, so we want Mike 13 Alpha via Mike 17, which is up here somewhere. 16, that's Mike 17. Cool. Via Mike 10. Does he want us to go across there and up? Mike 17. 13 Alpha, 13 Alpha, 13 Alpha, 13 Alpha, 13 Alpha is okay, it'll be this one here. Via Mike 17 and Mike. Got it, okay. I know where we're going now. Cool. Alrighty, let's get going then, guys. It's a nice complicated taxi route. Okay, so Mike 17 and Mike. Okay, I'm going to take a right across the runway onto Mike here, guys.
Emirates 110, clear to cross runway, please go away.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, thank you. Cleared to cross runway 30 left, Emirates 1103. There we go, we've got clearance across the runway. It's cool. Okay, 13 Alpha via Mike 17 and Mike. Cool. Alrighty, so flight time today, once we get off the ground here, guys, should only be about an hour and 15 minutes. The hard part...
Approaching 30 left.
The hard part here, guys, is the ground stuff. Dubai is a massive, massive airport indeed. Alright, take a left here on to Mike, guys. There we are. I think this is the first time I've flown out of here with ATC online. So we'll see how this goes. Mike 17 to 13 Alpha, is it? 17 13 Bravo 13 Alpha is right there. Oh right, okay, I guess maybe you wanted us to cross up here. Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, I guess he wanted us to cross up here onto Mike 17, but whatever. It's all good. We'll cross over, we'll go up here. We'll go up here, guys, to 13 Alpha. Which is just there. So departure, actually, guys. I think departure might be 30 right today. Cool. All right. It's fine by me. Just make sure we get this bit right. We did cross the runway too early, I think. So I thought we were going to go on to 30 left. There we go, cool. Let's pull this up. Departing runway is 30 right, yeah, fair enough, that makes sense. Cool. Alright, let's continue to go up here. Almost there, guys. Almost at 30 right. Okay, this is our hole just up here. Soon to be our hole just up here. Longest taxi ever, guys. Longest.
110, please stop the swirls are 010, please 5 knots on the right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 30 right, Emirates 1103. I realised we did cross 30 left too early, so apologies for that. There we go.
Sorry, I didn't quite get what you last said there.
I was just apologising for crossing 30 left too early. I think we crossed at Mike 19 instead of 17, so sorry about that. Emirates 1103.
Emirates 103, that's not a problem.
Approaching 30 right.
And you're not causing any issue, that's plenty, so don't be worried about it.
Alright, there we go. Results day came. You're now a qualified... You're not a qualified aeronautical engineer. We'll go with that. We'll go with not a qualified aeronautical engineer, Matt. Happy days.
On runway 30
there we
right.
go. Alrighty, everybody. So here we go. We are on 30 right. We have our takeoff clearance. So we'll just make sure that everything is ready here. So we'll get our throttles up there. Grab that toga button. Alright, here we go guys. We are off to Oman. Many congratulations, Matt, on your qualification there, man. Many congratulations.
D1, rotate.
Rotate, guys. Make sure we get positive rate here. Gear is going up, guys. Lovely. Just following the flight director for now.
400.
400, guys. Autopilot can go on. I'm going to get this auto brake over to max. And we're going to RMAL spoilers. We're going to get some anti-ice on.
Emirates 113, no delay, TC available, monitoring 100, 200 estimate, have good, bye-bye.
1-2.8, Emirates 103, thank you very much. Okay, let's get Unicom. There we go. Grab that. Sweet. Okay, flaps can now go off. We were putting our anti-ice on, weren't we, guys? We were putting our anti-ice on. Sweet. Okay, transition altitude here is quite high, and there we are. We are leaving. We are leaving Dubai, guys. Alrighty, so watch me try and find my way around the airport, Layla. Jeez, anti-ice, why not? You never know when it's going to get cold, man. Never know when it's going to get cold. What is this run? Insufficient fuel. I respectfully disagree. If we go back, we put. Maybe we burned a lot on the. We did burn quite a bit sitting there on the taxiways, actually. So whatever. We'll see, guys. We'll see. It's all good. And there we go. As we turn left, we can see the skyline of Dubai just out of our window there, guys. So we're crossing the runway back there. I didn't see him with pre-departure clearance. We were departing 30 right. I thought it was 30 left, so I thought we'd go like left onto it from Mike 17, and then kind of up to 13 Alpha. But yeah, it makes sense. Cross at Mike 17, go up to 13 Alpha for 30 right. Makes sense now. There we go. But it's all good. We didn't cause a problem, guys. We didn't cause a problem. It's fine. And he didn't shout at us. We got there. We got to the correct hold. There we are. Never been great at following taxi routes at airports of this size. Cool. Okay, anyway. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Still waiting for our transition altitude, but just taking in the scenery here out of our window. So like I say, guys, fairly short flight today. Respectfully disagree. 5 minutes later, dual engine flame out. It's fine.
Setting.
Oh, there we go. Altimeter's over. 2 standard now, guys. Pretty sure transition altitude may actually be slightly higher in Dubai, but she says altimeter. I changed the altimeter. It's fine. Right. So there we go. Let's continue our climb here, guys. Let's continue our climb away from Dubai. And we should just be able to see the city here from our wing view. As we continue our climb. There we go. That looks quite nice. I'll grab a little, grab a screenshot of that there, so you guys can see it. Oh, look at that! Look at that, everybody. That is nice. This is the thing I found with FSX. The scenery is so bad. I've got world terrain as sort of a stopgap before Photoreal Orbex England comes out, and before I get the Orbex.
Settings.
It's fine. Shut up. And before I get Orbex Vector for the rest of the world. Yeah, I'm kind of using world terrain as a sort of placeholder, and it's not really very good. So I much prefer X-Plane scenery. But once that photoreal for England comes out for FSX, I will get it, and I will get the stuff for the rest of the world, and we can go flying some PMDG stuff in FSX as well. Aviation Gamer, you were controlling me at Dubai. Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I didn't see that PDC where it said 30 right, so I thought, yeah, I did explain it a second ago, but whatever. I thought it would be 30 left, and we kind of join at Mike 17, then go up to 13 or something. Yeah. I suck at taxi routes at big airports, man, but we made it to the right hold. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you very much for your patience, though, man. That's awesome. You got us in the air, and I appreciate your services there, dude. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so we are still climbing our way out of Dubai. I believe this is the airport we just left behind there, guys. I believe this is the airport we just left behind as we make a right turn. Oh, there we go. You meant to say Kilo 17. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Alright. Nice. I'm just going to check that on. I'm just going to check this on the charts, man, so I know what it was meant to be. Okay, there we go. So we've got there we go, Kilo 17. Cool. I think I crossed at Kilo 17, didn't I? I think did I cross at Kilo 17 and I actually got it right? Awesome. Crossed at Kilo 17. Mike, and then Mike 13 Alpha was here. So yeah, technically I think I got that taxi right. There we go. Awesome, man. It's all good. It's all good. I was actually thinking, Usama, I was thinking about kind of qualifying for a VATSIM clearance, just a delivery position, and maybe sort of popping on and doing that. Yeah, I've got ortho for the whole way, man. Yeah. There might be some bits to the edges. There might be some bits to the edges where, like, we see some standard scenery, but I've pretty much got ortho the whole way over our flight path, over our actual flight path. So yeah, it's all going to be deserts, dude. Ortho for Oman is 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's as I remember, it's pretty decent. I haven't flown this for a while. I did practice it. I practiced it quite a while ago, this flight, so I can't remember what the ortho looks like. So so there we go, man. There we go. Alrighty, so climbing out here, we are not anywhere near our cruise altitude. We are really quite a heavy plane today, I think. But there we go. Hey Emma, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are things with Flight Factor, Emma? Glass knob. Is ortho very heavy on the frame rate? No, it's lighter. It's lighter on the frame rate because it only has to load in like a few big tiles instead of lots of little ones of AutoGem. So yeah, it's actually much lighter on the frame rate having ortho. It can be a bit patchy in places, but it looks quite nice. There we go, 20. Sweet. So yeah, there we go. On our way out of out of Dubai, climbing at about 1450 feet per minute. Cool. How are things with myself? They're all right, Emma. I think I'm getting a cold. But apart from that, Apart from that, we're all good. We're all good, Emma. Cheers. Yeah, I was just talking earlier about kind of running FSX and X-Plane together. Hey Xander, how you doing, sir? Good evening, good evening. Get well soon. I've got to get sick first, Emma. I've got to actually wait for this cold to come out. At the moment, it just feels like feels like my sinuses are kind of about to explode with, I don't know, there's just stuff in my face. It'll go, it's all good. But thank you, Emma. I don't know, you don't even know what it is. Like it was summer like a week ago, and now it's not summer anymore. And I went outside in the rain the other day, and now it's all gone wrong, Emma. But there we go, it's alright. It's alright, we'll be fine. Sure, we'll be fine. Okay, so not too far from the top of climb. When we get to the top of climb, guys, we just got to check our final altitude in Oman. There's one challenge. It's fun for people with FSX and X-Plane. Load up both, same airport and weather, fly them both and see how far you can go, but the controls have to be linked. Jesus, man. That sounds... I think my PC would fall over if I tried to run the two together. Like, my PC would collapse, I think. So, you know, it's an okay PC, but I'm pretty sure it would collapse if I asked it to do that. I'm quite liking this new wing view that we've got set up here. It sounded Australian for a bit. British, man. I was surprised you were Scottish. I was expecting like I don't know how big VATSIM is in Dubai, but I don't know. I was expecting like a local Dubai accent, whatever that is, not a Scottish one, man. There we go. Got a British pilot flying a UAE airline in Dubai with a Scottish controller. The Brits are taking over, man. The Brits are taking over. Just flying from Ibiza to Birmingham in an A330, Emma. Very cool. Is that the JAR-designed 330? Does it work, Emma? Does it work? If it works, I'll buy it. But like I say, I haven't seen a single YouTube video where the damn thing worked. So there we go. Right, so what I quite like about Dubai, reform the empire. What I like about Dubai is these sand dunes. You get a lot of sand dunes and that kind of thing. You can see out the window. It's quite different scenery to what we used to. JAR plane works fine. Honestly, you've had no problems with it, not once. I'll pick it up then, Emma. I still have that. To be honest, I still have that donation sitting there that I haven't used. Well, I used some of it for the lamp, but still got the rest of it sitting there for a plane at some point, so that's cool. Director of the Emirates VATSIM is actually an Emirates A380 pilot who was from the UK but stays in Dubai. That's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. So yeah, how hard is it to qualify as just doing delivery clearance, Usama? I mean, how long does it take? So I just thought it'd be kind of nice just to jump on occasionally and, you know, give some folks some clearance and have a cup of tea. If you fancy controlling here, you may get trained by him. I'll stick to the UK, I think, man. I did when I was a teenager. I briefly started VATSIM training. Trained by a guy called Chris Pauly in the UK, but I never ever really kind of put it to use because sort of other things took over. But yeah. How long does it take? That Poland declined your application. How long does it take to qualify for clearance delivery? Not really hard. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Cool, man. I guess obviously you have to do. I know you have to do the sort of the exam, don't you? And that kind of thing. Why did that Poland decline your application, Matt? What did you do? What did you do? Is that Matt Mateus, by the way? No, it's Matt. Is it Matthew or Mateus? But Matt. Matthew, innit? Alrighty, so let's just check the progress here of our climb, guys. You're just lying to me about the fuel. We've got loads of fuel. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. Econ climb progress. Oh, there we go. 4.7, 4.5, 4.3. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, let's pop back to the legs page. There we are, guys. As we are, I think we're about to leave the coast of Dubai and head out towards Oman. Depends how often. It's Matthew. Cool. Depends how often you do training sessions. Probably 2 or 3 weeks. Wow. There we go. Cool. Damn, I should have started that earlier in the school holidays. Maybe I'll take a look at it for the last week. Loads of people call you Matthias. Fair enough. Fair enough. You see how TD is here? We've got loads of fuel. I don't know what it was crying about. It's fine. Maybe we haven't got enough to hold or something. Who knows? Alright, top of climb just coming up. Got to be fairly sharp preparing for our top of descent, guys. It's coming up very soon indeed. It's just pretty much a straight up and down these short flights here. There we go, 1,000 to go. Take a look here at the outside of the plane actually while we're here. Butchered pronunciation. Damn. So yeah, this is our latest Zibo in beautiful Emirates colours above Dubai, guys. Rejected because at present you don't meet the requirements published in the School of Virtual Controllers, therefore your application is rejected. That's pretty hardcore. It's a pretty harsh rejection there, Matt. Did I butcher the pronunciation of Matthias? Damn, I had a guy in my class with that name last year, and I called him Matthias for a year. So sorry if you're watching this. Alright, so as we're at our top of climb here, guys, pretty much our top of climb. What we're going to do, there we go, VNAV path mode, is I'm going to look up our final altitude. It's going to be 2200. I'm going to get this dialed in. There we go. I will get this dialed in. 200, lovely. Probably gave up on correcting me. Damn. How am I meant to say it? How am I meant to say it? Okay, so that's set. That is set. Heck, let's play the level off speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, we've leveled off now at our cruising altitude. We're going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. I'd like to kindly ask if you are staying in your seats to keep those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety. Onboard computer showing an on-time arrival, no ATC delays either.
There we go.
We're going to stay quiet up here, have you enjoy the flight and the service. Once again, welcome aboard.
Lovely. There we go, my first officer is American. He gave up correcting me. What's better, the School of Virtual Controllers gives you a 404. Amazing. Amazing, though. So, there we go. Ooh, Dubai Obs. Who's Dubai Obs? There we go. Is he there to keep an eye on you, Osama? Make sure you don't give people the wrong taxiway, yeah? Alright, so here we are at cruise for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes above Dubai as we cross over into Oman. And yeah, we'll shortly be at our top of descent here, guys. Just enjoy the view for a moment from your pretend seat. So I'm thinking if I keep the stream time, YouTube will eventually stop punishing me for changing it. So hopefully, guys, this stream time will now be the same every week forever. So yeah, here's hoping that that YouTube kind of recognises that and starts rewarding me with sort of the amount of views I was getting. So that was pretty cool. Good old algorithm. Hey. All right, so there we are. Yeah, streams every Friday at 7 PM UTC, guys. So that's 8 PM in the UK, and I think it's like 10 o'clock at night in Dubai, as it happens. Kind of need another light on this side of my face, because I've got like a big bright one here, but it's casting a shadow. I need another light on this side of my face, but I fear I would go blind because this thing is so damn bright. Like, I can't even look at it. So when I turn it off, I kind of go like that, and try not to blind myself while turning it off. Okay. And there we go. Let's take in the scenery, guys. Let us take in the scenery here. It's a selfie like Layla. It is. Except unlike your selfies, like mine, I don't have like cat ears and stuff. So, you know. Alright, this sounds like top of descent to me. Descent speech.
Descent should have you on the ground in about 15 minutes. Want to thank you so much for your company and business, and hope to see you again with us sometime very soon.
There we go. Descent speech done. Alrighty. Cool. We're really not too far off. It's quite a short flight. I don't know why it said insufficient fuel. It's a weird, like a weird Zibo thing, I guess. If you look at this fuel, we still have basically almost the fuel we left with. So, whatever, Zibo. Savage. There we go. I do have that one selfie of you, Layla, that we took when we were out the other week. Actually has your face in it. I guess, you know, that's quite a rare thing. Alrighty, so we'll keep descending here. We'll need to decel to 250 knots, but it will take care of that for us. Might need to pop the speed brakes on. And I'm also going to go into our init ref. I was looking for a perf page there, Airbus. And I'll pop in, oh heck, you know what, I'll do it now. 40139 for our approach deck, guys. Lovely, cool. Did you hear what they did with the Max 10 gear? Yeah, Layla sent me a video of the Max 10 gear the other day, actually. I think there's going to be maybe a few landing gear failures with that, because it's quite a complicated mechanism. So it obviously kind of droops down when you rotate, makes sense. But then, like, as you rotate, it's got to retract it and then like fold it in a weird way. So yeah, I don't know. Seems a little bit overcomplicated to me, but we'll see. We will see. Alrighty, let's take a look at this this ortho scenery off the nose here, guys. Hopefully, hopefully I've given you a fairly good look at it. Yeah, what do you reckon to the Max 10 gear, Matt? You're the engineer. Something they should have done on the 900ER. It's cool, but you can see a few issues. Yeah, I'm thinking reliability, but I don't know. They've been building planes for long enough, right? They should know. They should know how to build a plane. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Let's rotate just to there for a bit. Beautiful, beautiful scenery over. I believe it's Oman now. I don't know. Icing could be an issue, seeing how one portion is free moving, ice can jam it. Hard landing could cause excess stress in the parts, it will work, but iffy with the current version. 200 letters on the dot. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. You just about got it in that message limit, eh? Yeah, we'll see with the gear. We'll see what happens. As long as it's not as unreliable as the is it the Dash 8, where the landing gear keeps collapsing. It's like half of Flybe's fleet. Yeah, 200 letter limit. Cool. Right. Got some city scenery down there, guys. But I much prefer those mountains there. Look at that. Nice. Screenshot worthy. Screenshot worthy, guys. Alrighty. So we're on our way down into Oman. Where are we? 87 miles. Cool. Not too far at all. Still want 280 knots. It wants our altimeter, which is the same in Oman as it was in Dubai. So there we go. Still holding 280 knots. We don't have to worry quite yet about slowing down to 250. See, it's just little weird things like that that it does, where it kind of pitches up a bit when you set the altimeter. I don't know. I sort of feel like maybe the PMDG version would kind of smooth that out and not pitch up and then back down. I don't know. I don't know. The Zibo's good, but I think the PMDG may be better. Which is why I want some decent scenery for FSX so I can fly it. So there we go. So in 14 miles we're meant to hit 9,000. Then 8,000 above in 25. Cool, it's just fine. Alright. There we are. It wants 240 knots, guys, so I'm going to pop our speed brakes on now. Okay, next step. Next up, guys, is our decel. I'm going to do that just before final today. Just make sure we hit that speed. The NGX is good, just handles like trash. Yeah, you don't like the flight dynamics, do you? So fair enough. I'm all about systems. Like I think the systems in the PMDG are probably like spot on, whereas this obviously has some odd stuff. Yeah. Flight dynamics, I'm never going to fly one of these. I have, like I said to you on Discord, I have no idea. So I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Alright, so spoilers are back to armed, below 10,000 feet, 240 knots, holding nicely, good. Alrighty. I'm taking the mountains and monitor the instruments from this guy's seat here. Alright, just going to take a look at what we've got coming up here. Yeah, cool. Runway are we going for? 8 left. So basically straight in, I believe. And then that's like a hold out there, as far as I can see. Never going to fly one, I just want the feeling of flying one. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. I can't tell if the flight dynamics are wrong, but I can tell if the systems are wrong, you know? And for me it's all about systems. And this is close, this is like the best, probably the best plane apart from a Tolius 319 that I fly, but you know, I still think the PMTG is probably a better product. You just have to put up with FSX, don't you? Alright, there we go, guys. There we go, on our way down now. I don't think we're too far out, 9,000, so... yeah, we've got 2 more waypoints and then we are on final. Catching yourself there, good. Well, there you go, man, there you go. Yeah, I think, you know, we both want the same thing, which is decent planes to fly. And some X-Plane payware is not decent, and some is. Emma, if you're still watching, yours is. I like it. Alright. So we are, I'd say we're about 30 miles or so away. About 30 miles or so from the airport. We have time. If anybody has been living under a rock and hasn't seen the cabin in this plane, here it is. Here we go, guys. Oh, nice, sort of old school 737 cabin there. It's kind of 3 by 3 seating the whole way down. Which doesn't look too comfortable, but it's only for a short flight. It's not very Emirates-like in here. You know, it's not very, it's not sort of very luxurious. But hey, there you go, man. Back we go. Lovely little area in here, which I think is a little kitchen or something. Nice. Don't have the carpets. The carpets are terrible. The blue is ugly. It's like an airplane from the 80s or the 90s, you know. Kind of old school looks there. Here we go. Usama is done on VATSIM with a shift. Cool. Hope you had a good one, man. Yeah, I know it's a default MD-80 modified. Yeah, it's pretty close, though, isn't it? It's pretty close. Right. Okay. Next waypoint, I'm going to do our decel because it hasn't put it in the plan by default on this route, so we'll do it ourselves at our next waypoint. Check out the size of these mountains, guys. Check these out. Wow. Kind of want to do some kind of low-flying GA stuff and sort of scoot in between them, you know? Nice. Very nice. So what have we got coming up, guys? What have we got coming up? Next week, going to Abu Dhabi. There's some beautiful scenery there. The week after that, we're flying... next week, we're taking the flight factors 350. Week after that, we're doing Abu Dhabi back to Doha. Could take out the Viper jet over these mountains. Good shout. Flying the 747 back to Doha. I'm going to do a flight in the UK with the Falcon 7X that I really like. And then we're going to do a transatlantic hop in the Super Tupolev, the Tupolev Supersonic. Because I've kind of I've changed the way I fly that, so like the procedures that I use have changed a bit. So I think it would be a useful tutorial to give people. Yeah, 747, it's coming, Layla, it's coming. When I start streaming the other flight sim, when I start streaming FSX, you'll see like a really good 747. The X-Plane one is okay, but yeah, once I start using the other sim, then you should see a pretty amazing 747, hopefully. Super Tuper race continues. Yep, I'll race you across the pond, Matt. Race you across the pond, man. Should be fairly close, actually, as we're both sort of, you know, there's not really a lot of route choice. You take your North Atlantic track and that's it, innit? So some nice nice screenshot there, guys. The Atlantic is Concord territory. It is indeed. I will race your I'll race your Concorde. It'll be fun, man. Okay, cool, that's fine. I think that might be our runway up ahead, guys. Oh no, it's a mountain, never mind. Looked like a runway. Turns out it's the side of a mountain. Whatever. We're not landing there. It's all good. Alright, left turn here. Heading for final. I'm going to pop this down so I can see a little bit clearer now. Alright, so you know what? What we're going to do So I'm going to grab the localizer if I can while we're here. If not, well, I'm sure we'll grab it once we're much closer, but I'm going to grab it if we can while we're on our way. Yeah, this one? Yeah, that's why it said insufficient fuel. Jeez, man. What the heck? It wants to take us to a runway that is 3,000 nautical miles away. So that's seems to be a flaw in the Zibo there. Yeah, got our ILS 8 left in there, programmed correctly, but it thinks runway 8 left is 4,000 miles away. There we go. That's for Zibo being weird, guys. Whatever. Okay, runway's just up ahead there. Sweet. Let's check we've got this tunes. 108, 108.30. Cool. Yeah, there it is. Sweet. Established. Glide slope. We'll grab the glide slope. We'll do our decel, guys. Why are we doing 270 knots plane? Why? My god. Alright, so we'll start getting our flaps and flaps on, gear down, that kind of thing now. Start our decel. Yeah, PMDG all the way, guys. There we go. I was kind of debating whether to buy the PMDG 737 because, you know, I already have one. But yeah, this thing is weird sometimes, so we'll pick that up when we're using FSX for sure. Jeez. It's full speed brakes here, it's very slippery. There we go. Yeah, it's in flight detent. It's as far down as it will go. Need some drag, guys, need some drag.
2,500.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to pop the gear down anyway, just to get a bit of drag, so we can get these flaps on. There we go. 250, 250, 250. What's the next one? 210. Such a slippery aircraft. Is it always this slippy? Is this new? 210, 200, 190. 200. $190. 175, 162, 75. It's a broken flight model. It's weird, man. It seems really weird. Even I can notice that is bloody strange, man. Got the new guy to do the dynamics. The guy was a pilot, though, wasn't he? The guy was literally a 737 pilot who did the flight dynamics, right? So there you go. Weird. Although just because you can fly a plane doesn't mean you can build one for a simulator. Okay, prepare for landing, everybody.
Landing, please.
So what the hell is this? It's like 300 feet above its altitude. Seriously. Oh well. Insane. Alright, we will grab the glide slope, guys. Bizarre. Okay, anyway. Here you go, you follow the correct procedures and it's yeah, plane still does some weird things. It's got worse. Maybe it's got worse. Again, who knows. But still, it doesn't affect our flight. We can still follow the procedures and we can still get it up and back down again. Just ignore the oddities there. Can I clear out? No, I can't, yeah. Cool. 5. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to wait till we are about 1,000 above here, and then we will try and land the plane, guys. So just stick with this view while we are doing this. Where is he? Tweakster. You can't build flight dynamics, dude. Apparently. Alrighty. Here we go. 1240. Also, Matt, you may know this, but I'm pretty sure you can't engage LNAV on the ground in a 737 either, whereas this one lets you do it. Am I right about that as well? You know these things better than I do.
1,000 feet, stabilizing this approach altitude 7.
Alright, that works. Okay guys, let's get it down. Down for firmware, the wide majority don't eat, but some do. Ah, fair enough, so, alright. I'll let them off that one. I'll let them off that one.
Approaching 08 right.
Okay, ground effect will catch us about 300, I'd say.
400.
Yeah, there it is.
300. 200.
200.
Minimums.
Landing.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, 203, it's fine. Reversers are on. Who needs a centre line? Let's pull up, guys.
80 knots.
80 knots. There's our airport to the left, everybody. Welcome to Oman. Let's just make sure everything is rolled off here. Lovely. Grab the APU.
We'll be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and all items stowed until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you have all your personal belongings before you exit
Let's
the
take the left here, guys.
and be careful when opening the overhead compartment. You're now free to use your mobile phones and small lightweight devices. Thank you for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant experience, and we look forward to welcoming you again on another flight.
Alright, where are we going to park? Cheers, Glass Knob. I hope you enjoyed the flight, sir. So, OOMS, right? Where are we? No idea. Whatever. So we're going to go to the right. Go to the right here. Head for the gates, hopefully. Okay, still got our anti-ice on just in case we get cold. In this 30-degree heat here. Park up here. Let's park up here. So once we park, guys, we'll take in some replays of our landing here today in Oman. There's no one here, is there? Okay, here we go. Gonna go for this gate, guys. Gonna go for this gate. Parking it like a Cessna. Alrighty, where is the middle of this? There it is. Cool. It's a dirty gate there. Alrighty, brakes. Hello airport. No auto gate here, so it's not guiding us in, but that's fine. We're gonna go with roughly there. Make sure the parking brake is set. It is. Okay. APU gen. Engine bleeds off. APU bleed is on. 1, 2. Kill the engines, guys. Watch it spool down. And then it's replays time. It's like quite a basic airport here. It's an add-on scenery, but it's like quite a basic airport. Some Oman airplanes, some Qatar planes as you'd expect in this part of the world. And control tower over there, and that's pretty much it, everybody. There we go. Looks cool though. Looks cool parked up with its sort of fellow planes from that part of the world. Okay, engines have stopped, so that's us done, guys. Let us disconnect from Squawk Box and let us go. We'll go flight, replay mode, and where do we want to go? Should we say we can fast forward a bit from here? Even better, lovely. Okay, so this should be our landing in Oman. There it is. Don't know which runway this camera is from, but there we go. We'll take in the tower view after this as well, just in case this view is terrible. That seems alright. Okay, that's an alright flare. Let's guide in. Oh, there, we're down. Look at that. That was it's pretty smooth, really. Alright, and again, from here. One more replay, guys, from the wings, and then we will be done. I think that was a fairly tidy landing. In the Zibo here. Yeah. I'm okay with that. And one last time from the cabin, everybody. Over the motorway. Passengers are so talkative, man. They're still talking on their way down. There we go, right on the threshold as well. Did I land in the closed portion? I thought it was just on the threshold, man. I thought it was just on the threshold. Alright, just before the threshold, whatever. It's all good. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Those are loud. That will do us for today's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions if they didn't appear. And guys, I will see you next Friday at 7 PM UTC for more Flight Sim adventures. Take care, guys, and remember, you can always go around.